Welcome dear students. In previous lecture we have discussed about what is rectification, what is a rectifier and types of rectifier. Rectifier have the two types, that is half wave rectifier and full wave rectifier. Full wave rectifier again have the two types, that is center tap full wave rectifier and full wave bridge rectifier. In previous lecture we have discussed about the rectification process. Before seeing full wave center tap bridge rectifier, let us see again and revise the rectification process. Rectification is come to the most popular application of the diode. Rectification simply define the conversion of alternating current AC to direct current DC. This involves a device that only allow one way flow of electric charge. As we have seen, this is exactly what a semiconductor diode does. The simplest kind of rectifier circuit is the half wave rectifier. It only allow one half of an AC waveform to pass through to the load. Simply, rectification is the process of alternating current to direct current conversion system. In half wave rectification, most application half wave rectification is for the harmonic content of the rectifier output waveform is very large and consequently difficult to filter. The AC power source only supply power to the load one half every full cycle, meaning the half of its capacity is unused. Half wave rectification is, however, a very simple way to reduce power to a resistive load. Some two position lamp dimmer switches apply full AC power to lamp filament for full brightness and then half wave rectifier it for a laser light output. In this process you have to consider in half wave rectifier a two lamp dimmers. There is one lamp and a one switch and one diode in that process. So this is about the half wave rectifier. In previous lecture we have discussed about the basics of rectifier and types of rectifier. Large number of electrical and electronic circuit DC voltage is required for its operation. We can simply alter the AC voltage into DC voltage by using a device called PN junction diode. One of the most significant application of PN junction diode is the rectification of AC into DC. A PN junction diode permits electric current in only one direction, forward bias condition, and blocks electric current in reverse bias condition. This single property of the diode lets perform like your rectifier. In previous lecture we have discussed about that half wave rectifier. In this type of rectifier, when AC supply is applied at the input, only positive half cycle becomes visible across the load while the negative half cycle is covered up. In a single phase supply, it needs a single diode, while in three phase supply, it needs three diodes. It is not capable because only half of the input waveform reach the output to reduce the ripple of the AC frequency from the output. More filtering is required in half-wave rectifier circuit. Refer the link half-wave rectifier for the characteristics and diagram as shown in figure. As shown in figure, there is shown the half-wave rectifier circuit. In half-wave rectifier circuit, there is a single diode is used in that procedure. By using single diode or the resistive load, or at the input side there is a AC supply, the circuit diagram for half-wave rectifier can be drawn like this. In half-wave rectifier, in previous lecture already we have discussed about that. At input side there is a sinusoidal wave, or at the output side of the waveform there is the half wave of the voltage or the current with the time, that is in the form of half wave. Right? Now in this lecture we are going to discuss about the full wave rectifier. Full wave rectifier uses the two diode in the center tap full wave bridge center tap full wave rectifier, and in the bridge wave full rectifier there is a four diodes used. So now in this lecture we will discuss about the center tap full wave rectifier. Center tap full wave rectifier consists of the center tapping in the diode in between D1 and D2, right? In D1 and D2 there is center tap in between these two diodes, that's why it known as the center tap rectifier. Now let us discuss about the center tap full wave rectifier. Each diode uses one half cycle of AC voltage. Diode D1 utilizes the AC voltage appearing across the upper half AC of the secondary winding for rectification. Diode D2 uses the lower half of the secondary winding. Operation of center tap full wave rectifier: when AC supply switch on the alternating voltage, V means voltage input appears across the terminals AB of the secondary winding of the transformer. During the positive half cycle of secondary voltage, the end A becomes positive and end B becomes negative. Thus the diode D1 becomes forward bias and diode D2 becomes reverse bias. The diode means the two diodes conduct simultaneously. Therefore, when the diode D1 conducts and the diode D2 does not conduct, and vice versa. When diode D1 is conducting, the current I flows through the diode D1 load registered RL from, as shown in figure, the graphical representation or the current flow in the direction of through the load resistance up, and the upper half of the secondary winding as shown in circuit diagram marked by these arrow symbols. In the negative half cycle, the end of the positive and this secondary side, it will shows the negative cycle. In first case it shows the positive cycle, and in secondary of the circuit diagram there is a negative cycle. This makes the diode D2 forward bias and diode D1 is reverse bias. When the diode D2 conducts while the D1 does not, current I flow through the diode D2 load resistor RL from that circuit, the lower half of the secondary winding as shown in the arrow symbol. The current flowing the load resistor RL is in the same direction during both the positive as well as the negative half cycle of the input. The DC output voltage is obtained across the load resistor. As shown in waveform, the input voltage current flowing through the load and the output voltage develop across load as shown in front of your figure. In figure, at the input side there is shown D1 D2, again D1 D2 at your output of the voltage waveform. At the input side there is a sinusoidal waveform, right? The circuit shows the secondary voltage at its primary side, the positive value. At this side develop the upper half of the secondary winding of the transformer will forward bias the diode D1. The diode conducts the current flow through RL, developing voltage across it. The diode D2 at the instant is reverse bias and the voltage was coming across it is sum of the maximum value of voltage developed by the lower half of the secondary winding and the voltage developed across the load. Hence the peak inverse voltage across the diode D2 is 2 Vm. You can say 2 Vim, right, or 2 Vm. Again you can see in that diagram, in simple word, concept of additional, you can say, wire has been introduced in this type of transformer. The connection transformer is simply a single phase 230 volt 50 Hz AC supply, 230 volt center tap transformer. Center tap, mostly the center tap step down transformer is used in that process. Type of the condition of the wire have been found in the middle of the secondary winding. The function is remaining the same as that of the normal transformer. It can be preferred for increment or decrement in the voltage level. Another important point is to be noted there is that the applied input of alternating current AC is divided so that it can make the two diodes function during both the halves. Secondary winding is concerned the upper half above the center tap is representing the positive half of the cycle. The remaining part deals with the negative half of the cycle. However, the final generated output will always represented that the flow of current will undefined. The full wave center tap rectifier working is the another part of the full wave rectifier, right? In center tap full wave rectifier, there is converts both positive and negative half cycle on the AC input pulsating DC output is there. As shown in front of your figure, the circuit uses a center tap transformer which is connected across the middle of the secondary winding of transformer. These types of transformer divides input AC into two parts, positive and negative. Due to this, full wave rectifier considered much more effective as the ripple factor is much lower in comparison. Also, both cycles are allowed at the same time. It means that no signal is wasted. So this is about the center tap, you can say. And mostly the center tap or bridge rectifier, full wave rectifier, these are the two types of rectifiers. These full wave rectifiers uh, working consideration factors are depends or uh, requirement is depends upon the conditions of the circuits. As per the requirement of the circuits, the two types of the diode, by using these diodes, the center tap and full wave bridge rectifier characteristics divide in such a way that this is the simple, you can say, with two diodes and four diodes. With two diodes there is a center tap full wave rectifier, and with four diode there is a full wave bridge rectifier. In front of you there are the two diodes uses in circuit diagram. Circuit which converts alternating current AC into direct current DC are known as rectifiers. If such rectifier rectify both the positive and negative half cycle of AC input alternating waveform, the rectifier are referred as full wave rectifier. Alternatively, we can say a rectifier is a device that converts alternating current AC to direct current DC. It does not by using a diode or a group of diode. As we know that a diode permits current only in one direction and blocks the current in the other. We use this principle to construct various rectifier. When we use half wave rectifier, significant amount of power gets wasted as the only one half of each cycle passes through and the other cycle gets blocked. As we have discussed in previous lecture, half wave rectifier is not efficient and have the 40 point something, and we cannot use for this application which needs a smooth and steady DC output. For more efficient and steady DC, we have to see a full wave rectifier. Full wave rectifier converts both half of each cycle of an alternating wave AC signal into pulsating DC signal. As we have discussed, center tap full wave rectifier and full wave bridge rectifier are of these two types of full wave rectifier. Center tap rectifier consists of center tap transformer, two diodes, and one resistive load is there. Center tap transformer is a normal transformer with one slight modification. It has an addition wire connected to the exact center of the secondary windings. This type of construction divides the AC voltage into two equal and opposite voltage, namely positive voltage and negative voltage. Output voltage is as shown in figure. We apply AC voltage to input transformer during the positive half cycle of AC voltage. Terminal 1 will be positive, center tap will be at zero potential, and terminal 2 will be negative potential. This will lead to forward bias in diode D1 and cause current to flow through it. During this time, diode D2 is in reverse bias and will block current through it. During the negative half cycle of the input AC voltage, terminal 2 will, you can say terminal 2, 1 and 2 terminal, right? At D1 side there is terminal 1, and at D2 side means at B side there is terminal 2. So during the negative half cycle of AC voltage, terminal 2 will become positive with relative to terminal 2 and center tap. This will lead to forward bias in diode D2 and cause current to flow through it. During this time, diode D1 is reverse bias and will block current through it. During the positive cycle, diode D1 conducts, and during negative cycle, diode D2 conducts, and during positive cycle, as a result, both half cycle are allowed to pass through. The average output DC voltage here is almost twice of the DC output voltage of a half-wave rectifier. So with these two half-wave rectifiers, or the combination of these two cycles, the full-wave rectifier, you can see working principle about of this. As shown in figure, primary winding of center tap transformer is applied with AC voltage. There are the two diodes connected to secondary transformer with the transformer conducts. As we have discussed for the positive half cycle, again we are going to see the operation principle of this. For the positive half cycle, input diode D1 is connected to positive terminal and D2 is connected to negative terminal. Thus, diode D1 is in forward bias and diode D2 is reverse bias. Only diode D1 starts conducting and the current flows from diode and it appears across the load resistor RL. So, positively cycle of the input is appear at the load. During the negative half cycle, the diode D1, during negative half cycle, diode D2 apply with the positive half cycle. D2 starts conducting as it is in forward bias. The diode D1 is in reverse bias and this does not conduct. Thus current flow from diode D2 and hence the as the negative cycle also rectify. It appears at load resistor RL. By comparing this current flow through load resistance in the positive and negative half cycle, it can be concluded that the direction of the current flow is same. Thus, frequency of rectified output voltage is 2 times the input frequency. The output that is rectified is not pure. It consists of a DC component and a lot of AC component of very low amplitude. So in simple word, again we will discuss about the definition for full wave rectifier. Full wave rectifier consists of two types of rectifier. One is center tap full wave rectifier and another is full wave bridge rectifier. So in full wave rectifier, you can define full wave rectifier is the semiconductor device which convert a complete cycle of AC into pulsating DC, unlike half wave rectifier which uses only half wave of input AC cycle. Full wave rectifier utilize full wave. The lower efficiency drawback of half wave rectifier can be overcome by using full wave rectifier. So this is about the overview of a center tap full wave rectifier. In center tap full wave rectifier is semiconductor device which convert a complete cycle of AC into pulsating DC. Unlike half wave rectifier which use only half of the AC cycle, full wave rectifier utilize full wave as shown in this waveform. There is a D1, D2, D1, D2. This is the full wave. In half wave rectifier, at the output side there is a half waveform, and in full wave rectifier, this is the waveform for half wave, full wave output. So there is D1, D2 and D1, D2, means there is conduction of D1, D2, D1, D2 diodes. So there is output current waveform for these diodes, means it makes these diodes in the full waveform forms, right? So in waveform or in circuit diagram, you can see there is consist of step down transformer, or there is shown the two diodes are connected and there are center tap. Thus these types of rectifier where center tapping is provided called as center tap rectifier. The load resistor is connected and the output voltage is obtained across the resistor. The input AC voltage supplied to rectifier is extremely high. AC signal is supplied by transmission lines at high voltage because it is economical to supply AC at high voltage.